Hello and welcome back to Interloper and Trying Not to Die Stupidly. Episode, I don't know, 24? 25? Something like that. Anyway, it's all going pretty well. Famous last words, I've said that, but it all seems to be going pretty well. We're on day, wrong one, on day 82, 83. And we've been in Mystery Lake for just over a week. I'm gonna try today and head off over to Broken Railroad, skipping through Forlorn Muskeg. I'm not sure the exact route yet, but that's, I think, is the plan. So let's get on with it. Now, what I am going to do, if you can hear me over the horrible wind, so I'm just going to pop into the mine here and see if I can grab some coal. Now, the reason for that is there are no Ks between here and Broken Railroad, and I would like to have a decent amount of coal. So I'm going to take some with me, but equally, I don't want to take all the coal that I've got in Mystery Lake with me. I want to leave some here, so I'm going to try and grab some from in here, because I won't be coming this way for a while, so the coal can all respawn or whatever you call it.
This.
So 10. 4 more, and then we're out. I think. Don't want to leave. Don't want to go to Mountain Town. Should be enough. Here we go. 10, that'll do. There will be some coal there. But like I said, I don't want to run the risk of running out. Now equally, might be useful to have enough for more for 2 lots of forging as opposed to just 1. But anyway, we're not short on space and weight, so that's fine. Sometimes you randomly find a piece of coal down here, which I always find a bit odd. There, randomly, piece of coal. Three, so I need 1 more birch bark to be able to make 2 lots of tea. There we go, 4. To walk over there, just there. Loud. Yeah. Here somewhere.
Gotta warm up somehow.
I'm amazed I've not triggered that wall. Must be in that area somewhere. There. We'll have that.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
I'm going to start a little fire around here. It's a good way of saving matches. Where's the sticks?
Oh, lucky day.
Okay. Nearly cured.
Man, this
Is
pack is
cured.
getting kind of heavy.
No, not cured. Is cured. Cured. No, not cured. 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 Awesome. Okay, I have a sneaky suspicion that I will not be going to Broken Railroad today. That is because I'm looking at the time of day. But I've got to make some arrows before I go because I am definitely short of what I would want to take with me. 5, 6, 7. I want to take more than that. So I'm going to need to sort that out before I go. Oh, there's a bunch of coal. So I don't think I'm going today. Let's put it that way. I should have put some of those in there. Anyway, while that's cooking, let's just sort out some of the stuff. It's all fine. We can leave some of them behind. Add 2 more to add to that. There, I'll leave that. Might put some more. Let's decide what we're taking with us. 3 off. Never mind. Better. Let's get rid of some of the rubbish torches. 22, not good. 30, okay. 40, 14, good. 18, good. Cool, right. Be able to drop some of that, but we're going to make some arrows, I think. Pick up tools, speeds things up. There's no way I'm going to be able to make all of these, but we're going to give it a go. I managed 2. Never mind. Wake up early and finish making the arrows. Stop the arrows. Okay. Brilliant. Got all the arrows. It's another blizzard. Right, let's start planning for what we're going to take when we eventually leave. We'll take both black bear hides. We'll take 4 of them. We'll be getting rid of some of this. Oh yeah, got to drop 2 of them. Got that. That's not much, but Axel's in pretty good nick. Okay. Take your metal with me. Got one of them. Got one of them. Start at the top. We do not need to take that. We do not need to take 4 books, so we're going to leave 2. goodness for that. We need to get out of here soon, so... Take all this. I don't know whether I want to take that. Actually, we'll take that because we're going to drop it off. I'm going to take them. I haven't got any fuses. No. Got everything. Let's go. Oh, that was it. I'm gonna take one of those just in case. I need a new boat. And just to reiterate why I am carrying all the skins and not making them at Mystery Lake is I don't want to use all my whetstones up, and I can easily make a knife at Forge and make the clothes in the Broken Railroad. So that's the plan. That's where I'm going to make them. Now, I was debating going into Muskeg and going left and going round up to the transmitter and fixing it, and then going the left loop round past the forge there. But I realised I don't have all the bits that I need. I only have 2 wires. And I don't think on Interloper there is all the bits in the little box next to the transmitter. There's a little storage box there. It tends to have a battery in there, which I hope is the case, because if not, I'll be going back to find one from somewhere else. So that's why I'm not going around that way. I'm just going to cut straight through the middle. I was supposed to pick the flask up. Never mind.
Jeez, this is cold.
It is cold, but we're going to warm up in the railroad cabin thing. Railroad cabin, rail carriage. Right, let's go to Forlorn Muskeg. Quite like Forlorn Muskeg, even though it's not really the nicest region.
If I don't warm up soon.
But I think I like it because it's different. Because it's you walk through the middle. Chances are you're going to sink on the ice at some point. go around the outside. I don't really do it that often, to be fair. I very rarely go around that way. I will go around that way. But yeah, I quite like floor Muskeg. With some birds. It's quite easy to navigate if you're on the railroad, so it doesn't matter if there's fog. I mean, you're in danger from animals, but you can't get lost if you follow the railroad track, sorry. So, from that point of view, relatively easy. It only gets difficult if you start wandering around on the ice, which is not fun, and will catch you out if you're not careful. Now, there's something there. I don't think a tree trunk. Don't know. Might be. Just wondering if it was a bear, but maybe not. Okay, let's pick up all the bits. Tend to be around the outside first. As they tend to be, are often around the outside. Oh look, some coal. Flare, fantastic. Coal. That's good, but I don't know where that is. Anyway, we need to warm up. Bit of metal there too, we'll have that. Oh, right. Going to use one of the coals to warm up. And this is where I'm annoyed that I left the flask behind, thermos flask, because I could make a bunch of teas and keep myself warm. But I can't do that, so. Right, let's warm up. Okay, it's not too bad at the moment, even though it looks grim. Take a screenshot. Only 2 arrows down at Colt, which is okay. The fact that I've heard but not seen wildlife does concern me slightly, because it suggests it's saving it all up for when we get closer to the gateway to Broken Railroad. It's great for gonna have a bit of a run now. It's great for cattails. I'm sure I read somewhere that a guy or a woman, I can't remember, that plays Long Dark had collected all the cattails, and they counted them, or just collected them all to see how many there were, and it was a ridiculous number. Hash memento thing that I picked up is, I think, just over there, in there, but I'm not going to get it because it's too late on in the day, and I do not want to be approaching Broken Railroad maintenance yard thing in pitch darkness. It's going to be close call as it is. Okay, here we go. Now, if I was here a bit earlier in the day, I would be wandering off down these little side alleys, but I am going straight to the maintenance yard, because, as I said, it's getting later in the day, and I don't want to be there in the dark. I've got a couple of flares, so I'll be alright, but I'd rather avoid doing it in the dark if I can. You're all right for energy. I might run a bit more. It's there, isn't it? Right, what do it now.
My fingers feel numb. It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Come down here because sometimes there's a rocks. Oh, whoa. Sometimes, or I might have remembered wrong, but there's definitely somewhat one down. Ah, there. There you go. I knew I'd remembered somewhere.
I could eat anything right now.
Another part of the plan is to get the bear here, and it's a pretty easy bear to catch because you just go and hide in the blind. You get it to come over to you, you stand in the blind where it can't get you, and you shoot it full of arrows. Because Broken Railroad's quite small, there's a limited area to where it can run to. So I'm going to get the bear, gives me enough meat to live on while I make the skin, bear skin coat and the wolf skin coat. But it also means I've got one curing for when I come back and get it in the radio in Forsaken Airfield. So that's part of the plan. There's sometimes it's a deer, not a deer, it's a moose. Don't need the moose hide, but it could be a bad thing to get. But yeah, that's the plan. I like Broken Railroad. It's not the easiest place because of all the wolves, but once you've got rid of them, once you've shot most of the wolves, or all of them if you're careful, it's a great little region. There's a lot of resources if you know where to get them. Right, where is that one? Is it that one? Where is he coming from? There. Scary. Where's he? Ah. Where's this other wolf? There. And there. One down. Here one. Sure, he's just over there. Oh my goodness. Oh. That made me. There he is. That was a moment. That may have been a bit loud, my apologies. There he is. Means he's out of sight now. That was an interesting effect on my headphones. When I turned this way, it came out of the right headphone. When I turned that way, it came out of the left headphone. Don't know what to do at this moment in time.
Oh, I've never been so hungry
He's
in my
there.
life.
Right. Run. There he is.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Family risk is okay. Okay. See if we can get him now. Awesome. Right. Should. Where's my arrow gone? There. Should mean
Goddamn, freezing.
there are no more. What's to worry about? At least for a little while. And I am not going to harvest them.
Dusk, so night
If I
can't be
harvest
far
them,
behind.
they respawn quicker. So I'm just going to leave them. And that way, should be good and safe for wolves in this area for a few days.
I think I can use this.
And that's reminded me of an interesting point. I was wondering, something on the floor over there. I was wondering about, it was nice, when I go to the far territories in a few, what will hopefully be, well, a few days, depending on how long it takes me to make the bearskin coat, and the wolfskin one as well, probably. Screenshot is what we're looking for here, by the way. Can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, that was it. Whether I also go to Sundered Pass and get the camera while I'm there. Although Sundered Pass is frankly horrible. Don't get me wrong, it's a great region, but it's horrible.
I need to find a place to rest.
That is why I wanted to bring coal with me, because there's hardly any here.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yes, we can drop a lot of coal. That's it on me. That rope we'll need eventually, but not now.
I'm starving.
Nice. That was useful. Okay.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Crackers. There's loads of them. Oh. Typical interloper loot. Lots of nothing. Although more books than I could ever read in a lifetime. No, that's not true. Cheers. Thank goodness for that.
This will come in handy.
2 of them now. Okay. Let's clear all the junk up. Okay then. Okay, so we'll sort out storing all of this.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Now almost got everything we need to fix the transmitter in Muskeg. The reason I brought these with me is I'm going to leave them in the cave in Muskeg on the way to Bleak Inlet, which is I'll need to do that for the tails. So I don't think I need these anywhere else, but I will probably need them in Bleak Inlet. So that's why I bought these, because I'm going to leave them there. Food, we found quite a bit. So I think we'll eat a bit. What time is it? Quite early, but we're quite tired, so oops. Let's no, let's not metal. Let's rip some up. I've been carrying them since the safe. Have I not ripped them up? Idiot. These 2. They're good finds because you get 2 bits of cloth out of them. But at this stage they're good if you get them early on, because their wind resistance is pretty good if you find them very early in the game. But at this point, not worth it.
Man, I could eat anything.
No, actually, we're not going to rip them up. We'll just keep them in storage just in case anything happens to gloves. How are we looking? Need to fix them soon. We need to spend a few days here, which I will. Still need to find another pair of pants. Okay. I think call that a day today. Should have eaten all this other food first, shouldn't I, really? Let's drink the pop. Okay, I think we'll call that a day today. Thank you very much for watching, and we will carry on infil on Muskeg, shooting bears, building up some supply of skins for when we come back from the far territories. And yeah, eventually I'm going to have to start making that bearskin coat and wolf coats that I've been talking about for so many excuse me, for so many episodes. But anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.